preschoolers, it's Mrs. Decker. So we just finished doing our letter sounds and letters, and now we are going to practice writing lowercase letter s, just like I said in the other video. So please say this with me: S, snake, S, snake. One more time: S, snake. We are going to practice making lowercase s. So, as usual, before we practice writing lowercase s, we're going to do a little warm-up. So I want you to stand with your arm out straight, holding 2 fingers, and we are going to name the lines. We're going to start at the sky line, then the plane line, then the grass line, then the worm line. One more time: worm line, grass line, plane line, sky line. Nice job, friends. Shake your arm out. Get ready to do a little bit of writing with those same 2 fingers, practicing with Mrs. Decker. And our lowercase letter s is a plain line letter. Why do we call it a plain line letter? Think, think, think. Where does it start? If you said plain line, you're right. Good job. All right, so we are going to start on the plain line. We're going to start on the plain line. We're going to trace back, curve it in, go back, and land on the grass line. One more time. Start on the plain line, trace back, curve it in, go back, land on the grass line. S is not an easy letter. We're going to start on the plain line. We're going to trace back, curve it in, land on the grass line. One more time. We're going to trace back, curve it in, and land on the grass line. And those S's aren't bad. I guess maybe this is the best one. I need more practice on my S's, I feel like. We could probably do a few more. What I'd like for you to do is to get some paper, any kind of paper, the back of something that you were going to throw away, and any pencil, crayon, marker, anything you have at home to write with, and practice making some S's. We're going to do one more so you remember what words to hear in your head while you're making the letter. We start on the plain line. We trace back, curve it in, and land on the grass line. That is not a good one at all. So maybe we'll just erase this one and try again. All right, let's try one more time. See if I can do a little better. Ready? We're going to start on the plain line, trace back, curve it in, land on the grass line. A little better. This is probably still my best one. I don't know, maybe that one's not too bad. So as you can see, the more I did it, the better I got. That's how it works. So the more you do it, the better you'll get. I'm going to pause our video for a second, erase these, and show you one word or 2 words that you can write using letters that we've already learned this school year. All right, hold on one second. All right, so our job today was to learn to write the letter S, which we did. And now, for some of us who want to do a little more writing, because writing is so fun, I'm going to give you 2, I remembered 2 words that we've already learned how to make all the letters for. The first one is going to start with letter S. We're going to start at the plain line, trace back, curve in, and land on the grass line. Ooh, that's a good one. So S, then we're going to make letter A, where we start on the plain line, go back, come to the grass line. Oh, look at that. S-A, and another letter we just learned last week, letter D, where we start on the plain line, curve around, go all the way up to the sky line, come all the way back. So we learned already how to make these 3 letters, S-A-D. Does anybody know what that word is before I tell them? All right, so we're going to practice a kindergarten skill that you'll be using next year in school, but let's practice it a little bit. S says S, A says A, D says D, S-A-D, S-A-D, sad. We can write the word sad with letters we already know. Great job, friends. Very good job. All right, that is wonderful writing right there. We wrote sad. I need my eraser. Here we go. So here's the word sad, I have another word we can write. I'm going to start at the beginning, so I'm going to erase all the letters. But if you were using a piece of paper at home, you wouldn't erase, you would just keep writing. So our letter for this word is also going to start with letter S, since that's our letter today. We're going to start at the plane line. We're going to trace back, curve it in, and land on the grass line, S. We're going to start at the plane line, come down to the grass line, back up to the plane line, down to the grass line, and make letter U. We're going to start at the plane line, go down to the grass line, come back up to the plane line, and curve down to the grass line, and make letter N. S-U-N. Anybody know what that letter is, or that word is before we sound it out? All right, let's use our kindergarten brains and see if we can start sounding out a couple of words. Here we go. S says S, U says N says N. Sun. We can write the word sad, and we can write the word sun. Doing a great job, preschoolers, getting ready to use all of your preschool skills when you go into kindergarten. This is really hard work. If you just want to practice making one letter at a time, that's a great plan. Some of these letters might be letters in your name, so you should for sure be practicing letters that are in your name, and it's always fun to write your name. And remember that Mrs. Decker loves you and misses you, and we can do hard things. Good job. Bye, preschoolers.